Throughout our Video Awards competition, we have received over 6,000 entries, recognized more than 76,000 students, and inspired a countless number of professional careers, both inside and outside of the television field.
9 years ago, on this very stage, our guest speaker received the ITV Student of the Year Award. Since that time, he has gone on to earn his bachelor's degree in radio and television production from the University of Central Florida, worked 2 seasons as an associate producer on the Emmy-winning television show Shark Tank, and has held several positions at Walt Disney World Attractions, Walt Disney World Broadcast Productions, and Universal Creative. He currently is an associate producer at Universal Creative, managing and producing new and upcoming attractions. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bartow High School graduate, Mr. Chris Thornburg.
What's going on, Video Awards 2018? How's it going? My name is Chris, and I really wanted to do that. Okay, I just really wanted to do that. Hello, everyone. It is an absolute honor and privilege to be here this evening. My first Video Awards was in 2004. I was a 6th grader at Bartow Middle School, and I remember 2 things about that ceremony. The first thing I remember was George Jenkins High School producing a music video for Youth of the Nation by POD. And I was completely astonished at how beautiful and moving that it was, but more so, how a piece of genuine art was made by my peers, by people my age, just like me. I also saw computer graphics from Bartow High School, and I watched 4 Yellow Jackets perform a rock concert in front of about 500 people, and I was completely blown away by the technical talent that we can achieve here in these ITV programs. It was amazing to see that we could create art and share it with each other. So it was in those first moments that I first had an idea of what I wanted to do with my life. I wanted to tell stories in a moving and exciting way. And the ITV program allowed me to do exactly that. I was a 3D artist at Bartow Middle School. I was a sports cameraman for a little bit at Bartow High. I learned After Effects and Final Cut and script writing and brainstorming, and I learned how to give constructive criticism. My first opportunity at leadership was inside of an ITV classroom. Entering into my senior year, I was content. Bartow High was in a rebuilding state. They had a really strong foundation. We had a team of producers that made this incredible content. We had a young announcing team that was energetic and funny. And I was the executive producer. And I was proud. I was so proud of that team. And I was fine standing behind the camera and just beaming with a smile. In fact, I actually wanted to be there. You see, I never wanted to be in front of the camera. I dreamed of it. We all dream of it. That's why we're here. But I had never gone for it. I never strived for it. I didn't want to. The truth is, I was afraid. I was afraid of what people would say. I was afraid of what people would think of my ability. I was afraid that I didn't have the right look or the right voice. I still don't think I have the right voice. But the instructor at YJP at the time, Mr. David Harder, he saw something in me. A few weeks before submissions were due, he pushed me to get in front of the camera, to take that leap. And I was scared. But Mr. Harder encouraged me, and eventually, I was okay with being scared. And there's a different kind of excitement that comes with being just outside of your comfort zone. It's familiar, but it still challenges you, and it still drives you. So I took that leap. 4 years later, I was driving through Los Angeles on the 405 South, and I was scared for many reasons. But I was on my way to my first day of work at Shark Tank, where I was a production assistant at the time, and I was absolutely terrified. I had no idea what the role would entail or how the job would play out. But there I was with that exact same nervous excitement. The next year, I was back in LA as an associate producer. The year after that, I started my current job with Universal Creative. And today, I can still tell you that I'm a little nervous and that I'm a little scared. I'm working adjacent to my comfort zone. But if there's one thing that you take away from me tonight, it's this. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to be nervous. Because it's worth the risk to take that dream of what you think is impossible and run with it. So maybe you're sitting in the audience tonight and you've got an idea that you've been mulling around in your head. Maybe you have a desire or an inkling to try something new. Tonight, I challenge you to do it. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and the ITV programs in this district allow you to take as many steps as you want. So just do it. Pitch that idea, learn that new skill, become the dream that you have in your head. Because what you'll learn along the way is that if you fight for your dreams will fight for you. And to help you along the way, we have some of the best instructors in the world. Personally, I'd like to thank Don O'Neill, Melissa Whitson, and David Harder for instructing me. But also all of the instructors in the audience today, between the people backstage begging me to run off stage as quickly as possible, to the instructors out in the audience that have turned literally all of us into the crazy dreamers that we are today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Finally, remember that you all have each other. Every single student in this room is family. They are your friends that you make the magic with. They are the other schools that you compete with. They're your parents and your guardians that take you to every single shoot and facilitate your wild ideas. Which reminds me, if you'll indulge me, 9 years ago, I forgot to do something on this stage. Mom, Dad, thank you. So remember to dream. Remember to dream and remember to take the leap. And know that it's okay to be nervous and it's okay to be a little bit afraid. You are surrounded by an entire family that's going to help you along the way. And as for me, I will always be a member of Yellow Jacket Productions. I will always be a member of the ITV family, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So, for ITV and the Polk County Video Awards, I'm Chris Thornburg. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris, for those words of inspiration and being a shining example of a Polk County School graduate.